what's a time that you would say that you went after something that you kind of desperately wanted and succeeded?
You know what? I would say probably the best time is now in my life. With everything in terms of my TV show, fighting for the integrity of my character and the integrity of the image of my character, which is, for me, even if Annalise Keating is not even seen as realistic, I really particularly don't care. I see it as a great experiment to have a vast imagination when it comes to writing for women of color. So I fight for that. I fight for the best and the greatest narratives for me and my husband's production company, GV Productions, because this part of my life is more about significance. It's not just about getting the role and getting the praise and puffing myself up and saying, oh, do I get another award for this? You know, when's my next great review coming out? That's really hollow for me. Right now, it's about legacy. It's about leaving something behind, leaving the zeitgeist a little shifted by my presence even. That may sound a little egotistical. I really particularly don't care. But, so yeah, this is a time in my life at 53 that I'm fighting harder than ever.
Definitely. And we're seeing so many women, I think, in their 50s especially now, who are kind of now speaking out, some actors who are saying, this is the time that I'm able to take control. You know, I wasn't able to before. Are you seeing that with your peers as well?
Absolutely seeing that with my peers. And you know, I stand in solidarity with all women. I really do, because we're vastly underpaid, we're vastly underrepresented, and in a very limited scope. But women of color, absolutely exponentially more. Even in terms of the top 10 highest paid women in Hollywood, and those women are underpaid. Those women are fighting for their autonomy, and they deserve every bit of piece of change they get, but none of them are women of color. None. So you want to wake people up to the obvious. And you know, whenever you do that, you run the risk of pissing people off, kind of Xing yourself out, but so be it. The emperor does indeed have no clothes on. So I fight for that. That's why I think the opening scene in this movie is absolutely, in a way that's very, very simple, is revolutionary. Because I challenge you to tell me when you've seen that in movies, where you see a black woman like me, not lighter than a paper bag, darker than a paper bag, with her natural hair, in bed with a white hunk, and he's not beating me, he's not my pimp, and he's not just having sex with me. It's a love scene. It's a tender scene. It's an intimate scene, and that's all it's about. So my whole thing is, if it's simple, if it's nothing, then why aren't we seeing it? You say you're committed to inclusivity, then walk the walk.